Hello friends. A picture is before us. And its skin tone is skin color. It has a yellowish effect. So let's see how to skin tone it in just one click. We will fix it. Let's get started. First we have to select the face. It doesn't need to be precise. Wherever there is skin, we will make a selection. After the selection we will see what effects to apply. I appear again after making a selection. So our selection is done now. Then go to select Modify Feather. Feather will give it 5 pixels. Here we will now create a group on top of the layer. We will create a mask on this group. In this mask, the skin of our image has been selected. Now any effect we apply will stay within this group. I am creating a curves adjustment layer here. But if you look at the library, there is a skin palette in my library. Before that I want to explain to you. What are these 3 droppers? Sample an image to set white point. If you move the mouse over the dropper, it will tell you that it is for white point. The top one is for the black point. And the middle one for gray point means black, gray, and white. That is, highlights, midtones and lowlights. If I click on the dark dropper and select it, and if I click on the image, it will tell that this is the darkest area. Same way if I select and activate the white dropper. And if I click on the white area in the image, it will tell that it is a white area. If I click on the tones, it will tell me that these are midtones. This is the midtones area in the image. I reset it. Reset adjustments to defaults. After knowing all this, we will now fix the skin tone of this image. Before doing the next thing, let me tell you, if I double click on the black dropper, select layer thumbnail and not the mask. I better delete the mask thumbnail here. If I double click on the black dropper, and by selecting red color from here, and no, I don't want to save target color as default. Now I click on the face and see the up red channel, and green channel and blue channel. Look carefully at these 3 channels. Actually these are curves in which the red curve has gone too high. Makes skin tones look red because I selected this red color from here. So basically this is the only purpose to tell you here. So I'm resetting it again. And now we move on. I have created this color palette in my library. You can also create a palette like this by going to Creative Cloud. And you can import that color palette here. Here chose sample size to 11 by 11 average. That means its average is 11 by 11. So now I select this color from the color palette. Or select it. And after that from here, I pick it from here by double clicking. And after doing OK, no. Now I click somewhere on the face. I had selected the midtone dropper. So on the face I have to find the area that is close to the midtones. So, by clicking on the midtones area, all the tones of the face have been changed. But if before that I see what this color of skin tone is. This is the color I selected from the library. This color is also on the eyes. So I'll select the mask and set the foreground color to white. The defaults are black and white and I can switch them by pressing X. So here I will keep black as the foreground. And after selecting the brush tool I'll make it a little smaller. And by painting on the eyes I will reveal the true color. The original color of the eyes is green. And I will reveal the color of the left eye by painting it. After revealing it looks strange here. Here I have to use a trick. Here I will switch the foreground and background colors to white. And I'll make the brush size a little bigger. And with a single click I will conceal them again. Now what follows is the trick. Go to Edit Fade Brush tool. Make opacity 0 and look at eyes. Eyes color revealed. But I have to keep enough opacity to give a little skin tone effect. At 0 it is green and at 100 it becomes skin tone. I am doing OK by setting its value to 15%. And if my skin tones look reddish, if I select the curves layer and set its opacity to 0, and if I increase it slowly, at 80%, her skin tone looks perfect. That means the skin tone is set. Now if we want to do more, here we will create a levels adjustment layer. And we'll add a little white to the image. And if you make the black a little more black, that's the skin tone. Now look at this before and after. So just in one click this skin tone is changed. And if you see that during the selection as it has been colored on the hair. If I paint it, the skin color will start to transfer to the hair. Switch foreground and background by pressing X. And then paint on your hair with a brush, then the original color of the hair will start to appear. That means it will be revealed back. One more thing I want to show is if I select this dark color from the library. So the foreground color will also be the same color. Now if I double click on the midtone picker and select this dark color. This is one more thing I want to show you. Now click on a different place on the face and see the tones of the face carefully. So the tones are slightly darkened and the opacity is 100%. So you can see it at 0% and also at 100%. So these dark skin tones can also help you. But if you have done this by selecting the midtone dropper. If we change the blend mode of the levels adjustment layer to luminous. And if we adjust the skin tone with the midtone slider, you'll see that it's starting to look better. Here is before then after. So the yellow effect on the skin is now gone. You can also add custom colors to your library. Click on the plus icon. So from here select any color up like I am doing white. So here I click foreground it and it will be added to the library. But since white doesn't match the skin tone I added white just to let you know. I'm dragging this white and deleting it from here with the help of the trash icon. So this is the skin tone palette in the library. You can create them. And then can use. So this was a tip on how to fix up skin tones. Here I want to tell you one more thing. Go to Windows Info. And drop the dropper on the skin area. So from here you will know that red, green and blue. Red always has a higher value, less than that of green and least of all blue. Earlier the value of red was 222. And now it's 247. 225, now for green, and before it was 200. 172 now for blue, and before it was 147. So, red has 247, and green has less 225. And blue 147. So the value of our skin tones is perfect, i.e. more red than green, less than that, and blue less than that. So you can check skin tones from info. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon, so that you will receive notifications of new videos. And, thanks for watching.